Might as well wait for him.
I'll go with that.
What level spell is it to summon you at work, Sam?
I think I'm probably I would say second or third level spell. I'm pretty good at
They
my
can't just
at what I
just
do.
spam it like a cantrip. I see.
They can't spam it like a cantrip.
If I were a cantrip, I'd probably have like a 5-minute assist time, and you'd have to like cast me once an hour, kind of thing. That's how it works as a cantrip. I think it'd be doable, but it'll only be 5 minutes instead of until my job's done. Until my job's done feels like third level spell at least. And then you could cast it at a 6th level. There'd be 2 of me.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. I don't like the sound of that. I think he's killing us tonight, boys.
I'm killing you, but it's entirely under your control how you die, so don't forget that.
I want to die happy.
I'm gonna eat myself.
Do you die by running straight to the end of the floor and potentially fighting Alexander? Or do you die by trying to find a place to rest and failing and dying from no sleep?
Dying from no sleep sounds awful. I kill myself.
Life's
I
a
wouldn't
bitch.
like
You
it.
either kill yourself or
think you
get
would just,
killed.
I think it would just kill you, actually. I
I'd
mean, like,
kill me.
you would die. You wouldn't have to clear yourself, but no sleep would kill you.
I'd kill me real fast. So it's a day 85, 8:40 p.m. And you just wiped out the church guards.
Ah! Alright.
Well, now that you guys have 15% cave madness.
Damn, I am mad af, bro. I'm going crazy.
Let's get started on the recap, and Tim can hop in. When he hops in, y'all started last session hiding out, uh, over here in like a art cave.
Some guys are
That you
jack off
found,
corner.
basically. That's where you hid the bodies. So you were just resting there. Shepard cast Pass Without Trace that lasted an hour, and you decided that you were going to explore some more. You considered going north to steal the mage's bedtime machine, the one that forces them to sleep, but you decided to do a little bit more exploring first. Then you guys went to way over this direction, trying to find some things. On your way, you discovered some more bedrooms, one for the warriors, and then I think uh, one for the gunners. Either you discovered it or you at least learned about it in name. Um, the warriors are down here, and the gunners are over here. Each of these has a machine that seems to put them to bed by force, as that's the only way to keep their immortal minds from going insane over long periods of time. Um, you you got to these crossroads over here, and it seemed like there were four guys just chasing you. And so you battled them out, you took them down, and it was quick work. And you decided that you were going to go to see the church. So you went all the way back here, and it turns out the church had a guard outpost. And that's where you guys left off, beating up the guards. There were only four of them, and you took them down. Or no, there were five of them, and you took them down. Or no, there are four
Peaceful
of them, and you're
style.
dragging one of them around. This is the one you're dragging around. You were dragging around. Whether or not you continue to drag people around is up to you. But that leaves you in a predicament where the church is up ahead of you. You've been told Alexander is over there, and he may be able to answer some of your questions. But I know people in the party are a little bit tired. Chad, I know, is out of rages. Um, you do know where some of
That
the
ain't
bedrooms
good.
are. Whether or not you can use them without being attacked is a little unclear, as word of your presence has sort of spread around. So finding
I
a place to
pissed
sleep may not be the easiest thing.
I pissed Chad off. Does he get more rage?
He gets
Chad,
angry.
does it work? I think it's angry. It's not rage. You don't realize he's got two modes. He's got angry and Arcana angry. I'm angry in a special way. Magical. Ooh. So you guys now have the choice of where to do, to what your goal is. And the two main goals I see are either going forward to the church, or three goals, I guess. Going forward to the church, going around to explore more rooms and maybe looting some of the things you found. That's up to you. Or, because I know someone mentioned looting the bedtime machines, or trying to find somewhere to get a night's rest. Uh, what do you guys think?
We gotta find a place to rest.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a predicament here, because well, realistically, how much of our resources do we still have left? Like, do we still have spells?
Roll call? What do you got, Shepard?
I still have quite a few spells left. I've only used a couple for Pass Without Trace.
Adler? What do you got?
I've got both my spells and all my health.
Oh, so you're good. I guess because you just short rested. Chad, what about you?
I've got dick all. Sorry, what was the question?
Chad
Next
does
question.
dick all. Elise?
I'm half dead and half out of spells. No third or fourth level left.
Ooh.
Okay.
Jeff?
And I'm
Fresh.
basically fresh. save
You're
a few
basically
hit points,
first.
save a luck point.
And I don't know about Luther, but I can check right now. He is only a little wounded, but he's got a good amount of spells left. So it seems like Elise and Chad are the two people who are more tired.
They're busted.
I mean, it seems like we still have, quite a few resources left. Like, I think we could probably continue at least one more room based off of our equipment, because we haven't really found out anything yet to
How's your
like,
health, Chad?
Not great right now. A little above half, but I
would you
tend to take the most
accept,
damage out of everybody else.
Would you accept a 4d4 plus 4 potion?
I mean, probably, yeah.
I'll give you one of those, and I'll give you a 2d4 plus 2.
there, because
Do you go?
even without the rages, you're still pretty bulky, and we'll just go
You
all
could
out.
roll. You could roll your own, if that's cool. I have historically bad luck rolling for health.
What is this? 2d4 plus 4?
So that's the first one will be
4d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
And the second one is 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, cool. 23 health.
Perfect. I can assure
Well,
you,
how
if you let me
Christian
roll that,
roll.
it would have been 12.
Mm.
No, 12's pretty good too.
I love how Christian A rolled the 2d4, but then Chad Michael Collins rolled the 4d4.
Yeah, I switched it. Partway through.
Never let him know your next move.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I can roll as a lot of people. I just checked.
You are the DM.
Elise, how's your health?
I'm hurting.
Okay, I'll give you a 4d4 plus 4
Bro
as
is
well.
hearting.
Would you want two, Ryan? I can give you another if you want one.
I'm at 21 out of 49.
All right, we'll drink his, and then see where you're at.
Ryan, you can roll for
Who's
yourself
rolling the
as well.
healing?
That's cool.
Oh, okay. So what do I roll? Sorry.
4d4 plus 4.
That
9.
would be
Plus 4.
a
13?
plus 4 for 13. 13 healing. Okay, now I'm at 34 out of 49.
All right, yeah, take a 3d4 plus 3 from me.
11 points for me. Okay. All right, cool. I'm feeling good. I already used arcane recovery though on our short rest, so I mean the spells I got are the spells I got.
Yeah.
Well, with one room more, I think your options are: do you want the room you're going to be potentially the one with Alexander in it, the priest? It seems like, based on what you've been told, this room leads deeper into the caverns. So maybe after you clear that, you can rest. Or you could backtrack and try to find a place to rest in the rooms that you've already
So
ran through
it's
or
pretty much
seen.
Alexander's ahead of us.
Alexander and his church are ahead of you. Yep, they're at point 0.
Okay.
Is Alexander hostile to us? Is he a bad guy?
You
What?
so Alexander
We
seems
seem
to
like the
be
aggressors right
as
now.
friendly as according to what you've heard, he's as friendly as anyone else down here, and you are semi-hostile to everyone because they think you're breaking and entering.
True.
Um,
Of which we have
That's
whether
definitely
basically
Alexander
we
has
done.
been
are.
alerted
right.
to this
They'd
is
be right.
uncertain, but since the guards were alerted to you, it's not a fair assumption. It's not unfair to say he may be alerted to you. Like, that could be a possibility. Whether or not he
They
takes
could have
offense
like
to it,
sending
like, he's a little
stones,
bit more
right?
wise than. It doesn't seem like they use sending stones around here. It seems like they just walk up and talk to people.
Okay,
Uh,
like
Maybe he can just smooth this over for us. At the very
He
least,
might
you
be
know?
able to. He is the one that people go to when they have issues, so he may be more enlightened than the rest of the robots. Maybe less enlightened. You don't have much clarity.
I don't, I
Well,
don't think
I
we have a
say
lot of choice either.
let's continue forward. I think it's a good gamble.
Man, I really wish Luther were here, but yeah, let's do
Yeah,
this.
because like he might just tell us what we need to do, and then we can just leave, you know, and not like have
Well,
to try and sleep in the caves.
well, what we need to do is see if he's fishy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See if he's fishy.
I say let's go forward.
Okay,
I mean,
Shepard's about it.
Woo!
I'm not in front, but I'm not in back either.
you're not in
Like,
front, you're not in back. Alright. Let me just make sure I know what I'm going to say. Alright. You guys walk forward for 10 minutes or so, really more like 9 minutes, until you arrive at 8:49. I will say 8:50 because you had to take a minute to drink potions. You arrive at the church. Let me see if I can find this room and then put your characters on it. It wasn't labeled church. How dare I? How dare I do something like that? Alright, this is not the church. I'm just taking you here so I can grab your characters. Are you guys
oh,
dragging that guy but from that you were dragging around still?
no,
Okay.
Yeah, I think we've extracted utility out of him at
he
this
is
point.
bound.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I thought you might still want to drag him. That's fair. Alright. You enter into a room. It's like there's an open cave door, and inside there's lots of bright stuff going on. It seems like there are different pews where all the robots are kneeling on the pews. They don't open their eyes or turn when you come in, despite your noise being, the noise of someone entering the room. They're completely enamored by Alexander up front, who seems to be in the middle of a sermon, and he's basically, you know, he's like talking about a religious story. Um, he says, "Ah, guess. Would you like to hear our sermon?"
I pull out a gun and I shoot him. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that.
You
I
don't
don't
have a
do that. I'm
gun.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
You
kidding. I'm kidding.
can't
I'm
do
kidding. I'm
that.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Crossbow or nothing.
um, yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. It won't take too long, and then of course I can see you for whatever requests you have. Um, as I was saying, my faithful, we talk about the tale of the great lava worm under Mount Vesuvius. This lava worm, it felt the heat of the lava where it rested in its cave home, and it knew that the lava heat it gave it strength. It was truly like the builder is to us, the glory of its being, and the closer to the heat it got, the stronger he grew. One day, this lava worm grew too big for his cave, and he decided he may explore deeper, closer to the heat that he loves. He dug down and found an even bigger cave, and soon he once again filled this cave. Onward and onward the lava worm dug, continually growing, continually filling his new home, bigger and bigger as the heat grew with him. One day he was in a ginormous cave, bigger than any before, that he had just recently filled. The heat was higher than any heat he felt before, though as a lava worm, how could he be uncomfortable in the heat? He continued to do his natural, uh, fulfill his natural needs, and he dug further. But that day it was different. He did not find a bigger cave with more heat. He found a deep, bright red, and a heat he somehow couldn't understand, unlike he ever felt before. And then the lava worm was no more. For my faithful, we must remember that though the builder's light grants us glory, and though we only feel whole when near it, to descend too far would lead us to ruin. For the glory of God is not one a mortal can know intimately. We are already as close as one of our stature should dare to descend. And that concludes our sermon. Friends, approach. My petitioners are going to be praying here for some time. He says, as the rest of the folks here just continue to pray. They don't move. They seem to be kneeling, like just like chanting, like oh. But it seems like this priest guy is done with his shit. So if you want, you can approach him. Feel free to move your characters wherever you want on the map.
When he finishes his sermon, like as he's preaching, Obese goes, "Lava worm men." like amen, but she doesn't know exactly what he's supposed to do.
Lava worm men.
The worms of the lava variety. Well,
Greetings, sir.
If you guys want,
Yeah.
you can roll a religion check, unless it's quite unless you obviously know what he's saying. But clearly there's some sort of belief behind his story.
I'll roll a religion check. Fuck it.
I will as well. Do you want to do?
No, do yours.
Okay.
Do yours.
There it
At
is.
20 plus 6 for 26.
All right. He's clearly explaining all these robots and what they're doing here. There's a door behind him. It doesn't seem very often used. It seems to descend deeper, and he's basically like, we should respect our place. We're closer than anyone to the builder, but no one should get that close to the builder, guys. Like that could kill you. That's basically what he's saying.
So he's saying to not go past the door.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what he's saying to all his faithful, but in religious terms.
That sounds not so bad. I kind
So
of go past the
come.
door. Oh,
I've heard from some dangerous. There are some dangerous intruders from some of the guards, but you folk don't seem too violent. Are you curious, or did you come here for a specific purpose? We don't have
you
many
know,
fleshly beings down here.
Wait, so he's just clocked as
Alexander.
immediately as not robots?
Oh,
Yeah,
well, he both clocked you immediately, and he was alerted by guards. So
Okay.
maybe he wouldn't have clocked you if he wasn't alerted, but at this point, he's clocked you.
Okay. Sure.
Well, Alexander, that's totally our bad. This was supposed to be
My fault, Sly. My fault, gang.
this was supposed to be
Shit,
a
homie.
peaceful mission, intelligence gaining, and we just fucked it all up. But if you will take into account when thinking about everything what we've done and what you've been told, we purposely went out of our way to make sure that no one was mortally wounded.
I appreciate that.
Knock those bitches out.
I
Sorry.
kick the guy, or I kick. Oh wait, this won't work. I was gonna say I kick the robot who I've been carrying around with me, like in the ribs,
If you
to
want
show
to
that
take
he's.
him,
No, but like I lightly nudge him with my foot to show off that he's alive, and then I remember that he's a robot. I don't know if he actually feels pain or not, so I don't know if this works.
They do feel pain.
Oh, okay, then I do that.
obviously they feel pain, Chad. They're a sapient species. We all knew this.
You
right off
wouldn't
the
you
get-go.
wouldn't builder that out of your system if you had the option to, though.
We don't have the
Alright.
choice. The builder makes us, and clearly he thinks
He
pain
means
is
no
important.
disrespect. Adler puts both hands up placatingly. He means no
I'm
disrespect,
just
sir.
saying, bro.
Like
Oh,
I
I'm
said, we
sure.
fucked it.
Can you
We
imagine the
fucked it.
things I'd be able to get done if I didn't have was it
Pain?
pain? Yeah, pain.
You'd probably be
Pain
dead,
response.
Yeah, usually, if someone is in a new body and they can't feel pain, they end up chopping off limbs by
I
accident.
mean,
Chad. Or burning,
I was around in some
twisting
of the
their
previous
ankle and walking around on a
iterations.
twisted ankle. You'd be fucked, Chad.
I will say that while I'm not the most pleased of your presence, I can understand. We do have an entire city above us, and you were, at the very least, non-lethal with our
We really
with
tried.
our
That was
faithful.
on purpose.
So I'm willing to hear you out, though I would request that you leave afterwards. I can send a squad with you to make sure no one
Huge big thumbs
attacks you
up.
on your way out. So come. What can I help you with? Does everyone stay
Alright.
by the door except for Adler, who approaches halfway?
I think so.
Oh no,
Yeah,
we're sorry. We were.
I'm
I'll be
staying
walking
back.
behind him.
You stand back.
Slowly.
Luther
I'm
is gonna go behind Chad. Bird will follow Adler.
Okay.
And then
Well,
Elise and Tarash and Shad all stay by the door.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that's
we
not getting any
personally just
closer.
wanted to know. How you guys doing down here? All I've
Fucking
heard are good
A.
things about Alexander. Seems like
Excellent.
you've been around for a really long time, and yeah, you personally, not you as a people. You, Alexander, have been around for a while.
Well, I can say both are the true. I started as a robot just as these folks did, though my capability was recognized by the builder. My capability of maintaining my uh, maintaining my wits in this form. Not everyone's geared toward immortality, I would suppose. But
Okay.
I would say things are fine. On the first floor of this dungeon, we uh, our home, this cave, we try to keep things as similar to above ground for our new faithful. So I imagine you guys probably didn't see anything too crazy.
Not yet.
And what's behind that door behind you? Just
I,
curious.
I mean, this is the path to the builder.
Okay.
Perhaps you can feel the call. We all do, but I advise you not to follow the call. Like our story says, the heat may warm you, it may provide you, but the closer you go, the more dangerous, and eventually, it's not safe.
And how do you know this, Alexander?
Well, of course, some of us can descend further.
Okay,
Um,
that makes sense.
I've I've descended down, but it's truly not something I like to do. My place is here with my faithful, and as I said, I wouldn't want to bring
Well,
danger
not
upon
you're
myself.
faithful, right? You're faithful to the builder.
Oh yes, I just mean my flock, my people who worship here. Um,
Hmm.
but yes, I mean sometimes people can't be stopped from descending. I uh, I
Oh,
tend to I tend to try to gather those who have started to lose themselves here, so that they can hear the good word, and through that, even more than sleeping, that is one way to maintain your wits about you. Um, those you see before you are those who are near their wits' end.
and
Um,
okay.
I would say below us, all these the folks who've lost their wits' end, it ends up quite less civilized. I can say for sure if you were defeated by our guards up here, you would have been brought to me bound. You would have been killed. Down there, uh, they are more like animals.
Okay. So you understand, like you said, you understand what we did because you said there's a whole city above us, above you guys, right?
Of course.
So and like you said, I'm trying to be peaceful, you're trying to be peaceful, we're trying to coexist. How do you feel about the people upstairs?
I have no opinion. It's I guess you could say we are a small suburb outside the city. But
Is that correct?
I don't need to eat, and I just pray instead of sleeping. So my concern is among my flock and making sure that anything that descends below is not coming up and harming us.
Okay, well, when you say things like that, we, living upstairs, would also love to make sure that there's nothing crazy down
Well, I can assure you there are plenty of crazy things. The
there.
builder
Okay,
is down
well, we
there. He is mind blowing.
sounds terrifying. I just want to make sure it's nothing that, could threaten the people upstairs. Like, could we go look? I don't feel the call.
Uh,
I'm not gonna go crazy.
I
Hey,
would have to I would have to
Shepard,
for
do you
your
feel
own
crazy?
sake decline. I I wouldn't want you to risk yourselves.
Are we
No, yeah, but I'm
are
a
we
consenting
barred?
adult.
Are we barred from entering, or is it more caution due to the
Well,
dangers?
for those
And
in my
let's
flock,
okay,
I try to prevent them as long as possible. I wouldn't let bar them should their willpower end and their immortality force them to descend into madness. The floor below is the only place for them. But for those like you who are not even of our kind,
Mhm.
I prefer if you would not go. And
Mm.
if you want,
Okay.
you can roll me insight. But he's using kind language, but he will fight you if you try to pass him.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, I guess like say thank you, Priest Alexander, and then we kind of like
course.
huddle up, you know, like huddle.
Okay. I gotta go talk with those guys over there by the door. We'll be right back.
Of course. Um,
We won't. We
and let
won't.
me
We
know
won't
when
do
you want
anything
to
nasty.
return to the surface. I of course I'll have a guard unit ready.
Okay, we will do that. Thank you so much for being so understanding. Hey guys, did you hear all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to fight this guy. This was in general. We were supposed to be peaceful. So far, he's cool with what we've done. Sounds like if we try to go beyond that door, he's gonna be not so chill about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
probably.
he was very polite, but
But forceful,
he
stern.
seemed he seemed very insistent that no one enters the underground. I'm not
And you know
a
what?
religious type, but that does seem like there's some. If there was something that they wanted to hide, they would put it behind, you know,
Oh yeah, for
their
sure.
deepest sanctum, right? I don't know
And
if
you know
this
Absolutely.
what?
like does this
Like
qualify as information?
we
I
haven't
don't
seen
know.
anything crazy on this first floor. I haven't seen any anti upstairs slander. Um, and it seems honestly like if they wanted to do anything with this information, they could just roll on in. We were what, six fellas? Made it all the way this deep. He's the only one standing between us and the door. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if they really wanted to raid this place, I think they could.
yeah, this information is good. We don't have to go any further.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm inclined to agree.
I don't know if it's great, but it's enough. So
Yeah, we did our job. They can't say we didn't.
At the very least, we could tell them that there's like a deeper sanctum that they're very keen on not letting people into,
mhm.
and then maybe
Yeah.
we can tell them like the story of the builder or something.
And how
You
many
know,
people are in here right now? Let's count all these people. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
All these people, none
can
of
we
these
say
people
that we
have
had been like writing down a
moved.
map on our way
Yeah,
through this?
yeah, of course. None of these people have moved since you've been in here, for whatever
Yeah, I
that
mean they're
means.
close to madness, but still, it's worth
I will
noting how many
say
people we've encountered.
that uh, to metagame, when he wanted you to get to the bottom of things, he he was pretty insistent that if they try to stop you, that you try to get behind whatever they're hiding.
Oh,
Um, and the reason
I
that
didn't
he
know
didn't,
that.
yeah, sorry, I maybe wasn't clear when I explained it at first. And and the reason that the city isn't doing it is because there are a lot of builder worshippers in leadership, and he doesn't want to piss all of them off unless there's a good reason, and he doesn't know if there's a good reason yet.
Oh, so
Um,
we're pissing them off. We're a third party. That's right.
yeah, you guys are basically the patsies.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't
we're
mean you
we're
have to battle now, though. You can always leave and come back. That is up to you. But to clarify the mission, they definitely would have wanted you to descend deeper. Uh,
at the
oh
cost
man,
of the peace.
yeah, at the cost of the piece.
Okay. Then yeah, I have no
Hmm.
qualms about fighting. I know we're down a couple crucial points right now, but it would be so much trouble to return this far in.
Well, you could always leave and come back. They're offering to escort you out. It'll
Oh,
only
like
be like
we
3. You wouldn't be able
we'd be
to.
welcomed back.
They probably wouldn't welcome you back, but they would escort you out, and then you could try to break in again.
Yeah, I mean,
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That sounds like ass.
Ah,
Uh, guys, I think we're gonna have to fight this guy, but hopefully not the 20 other guys in here.
right now?
Well, at the very
I
least,
think.
these guys have not moved. It seems, for whatever that means. But I'll have you guys roll an insight now that you're bringing up the 20 guys.
4 big guys.
Who's the most insightful?
Probably
I got
with
plus
Can all roll.
1.
Everyone can roll.
I got 9.
You don't know. It's a lot of people.
I really don't have
Probably
a whole
wouldn't be
lot
able
of
to take out
insight.
this many people even without Alexander there. This is a bad idea. That's what you guys are thinking.
Uh,
Yeah, maybe we just take the plea deal, guys.
Yeah, in the interest of bodily
Shepard, give me an
safety-
insight. What do you
Oh,
get?
of course.
Everyone give it to me.
+2. 17.
All right.
17.
Shepard, you for some reason have a that I'm not gonna think of. You have a particular good insight on this, but not as good as Tarash's. Tarash, you're thinking like, damn, these guys haven't moved. They kind of remind me of the robots when they're sleeping. It's almost like Alexander preaching or being here is kind of like one of those. It's kind of like calming them down. Um, and maybe if you attack him, maybe they would fight you up. Maybe they wouldn't. But if you wanted to keep them in that mode, having those things that make them sleep would be helpful.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I would definitely like to not awake a mass amount of robots.
I see.
Okay.
So like the sleeping devices are keep him asleep.
Necessary.
The
And
device is
his
probably
his-
based on whatever like chant or hymn these guys are
Mhm.
doing, so it's probably something like that. Take that whatever chant it is, and then
And
scale
how
it.
far away was the nearest like barracks dormitory room?
All right, let's take a look. It seems like each of the dormitories affected a different
yeah.
type of robot. One was for the warriors who held a halberd and a sword and shield. One of those are two types. One is for the mages, and one is for the gunners. The warriors is over here, or no, that's the mages. So you could theoretically take their offer of peace and then ditch them
Then ambush them.
somehow, and then go over here. The warriors' quarters is down here, and then the mage quarters is up, or the ranger quarters is up in the corner over here. Um, so they are on this side of the cave, though there's some walking you'd have to do, and whether or not you need all of them is up to you. Uh, since you rolled an at 20, or no, you didn't roll an at 20. Well, I will say that it seems like Alexander's presence is calming them and not just chanting. So the robots are probably not going to all swarm you until Alexander is either dead or unconscious. So you might have some time during the first phase of the fight
Oh,
to prepare. So you, whether or not you need all three of them is up to you.
wait, we could just fight Alexander, then go through the door.
Yeah, you probably could.
All right, then one of us needs to get like a dastardly sneak attack on him to try and put him down quickly.
I don't know how we're gonna be able to do that. Like, there's 20 dudes with eyes on us right now. Yeah.
Well,
No, they're
20 dudes are catatonic.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
they're basically like the sleeping guys you found in the other dorm.
I have a spell. Well, I have Thunder Step, right? So if one of us goes in to do a sneak attack, I could get us out real quick, like, and damage him in turn.
Mm.
True.
Give me, everyone, give me a perception check. The DC is pretty high on this. You may not find anything.
Perception +5. All right, let's try it. Yeet. Oh, I don't see anything.
I'm just like, is 22 high enough? Unfortunately, I don't think so. All right, go ahead and continue with your planning.
Well, is this like builder iconography back here? Like these kind of look like the
Yeah.
shapes that we saw in the rooms, you know, like the devices that make him sleep. But it's hard to tell.
They're just like hammers, I think. You just put on some hammers.
Okay.
I think, let me show you the devices from the rooms. They look like kind of antennae. but you can. They're like the size of like a staff, so you can just grab them and hold them. But I
Oh,
guess the
I thought
the
they were like
radar.
big like
It's like
tower.
it's like a staff is like in like some sort of casing, and it's like pointed one direction. Um,
And
so
now it's dawning on me what
Hmm.
we were probably supposed to do was to like fight the room, take the staff, and then use it against the enemies who come at us in turn.
Hey, I
Ah.
mean, nothing's preventing you guys from doing that. Still, you could also do what Adler was thinking: is wreck Alexander, then flee downstairs, and I guess close the door behind you. um, because there's a door down these stairs, so you definitely could close the door and see if it holds. It seems to be
I
a
think
pretty big stone door.
well, we're already here, and Alexander's looking mighty crankable right now. Sorry, buddy. I think it might. It's like that meme. It's like I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. I put my hand on your shoulder. All right, so let's try and devise a plan before we get jumped by 20 dudes.
Go for it. And yep, the 20 dudes thankfully seem catatonic at least until Alexander's unconscious. Maybe it's the staff in his hand. Maybe it's just his ungodly priest aura. Who knows?
Aura.
It's probably the staff in his hand, guys. It looks like the staff's in the rooms. Um. Okay, this is terrifying. Where our angry man can't get so angry, but he's still pretty fucking tough. Chad, you're still pretty fucking strong. Okay?
Yeah.
So don't let that get bog you down.
He's a big
Who?
guy for
I'll
you.
also
Which one of
say you
you?
you can attack the guys who are unconscious. Nothing is stopping you from knocking them all unconscious HP wise to match their unconscious status, and then they won't wake up when Alexander comes. So I'll throw that out there as well.
I feel like they're easy. Like when they start moving, we could. Oh, I guess we don't have a fireball anymore. Never mind. Hmm.
I have
Well,
a singular fireball.
Okay.
I still can cast a spike growth if we really need
Okay.
to.
That's true.
Should we like approach him menacingly and try and
Menacingly.
Luther, you
Up
said,
to
or not
you how
Luther, sorry.
menacing you want to
Tarash,
be.
you are the sneak attacker, right?
That'd be right.
Did you approach initially?
He did not.
No.
I'll
Oh.
give you guys a surprise round. If you're gonna attack him from him being peaceful after huddling up. Um, so that's
Then
totally
form
fine
the
if you guys
turtle.
wanna if you want a surprise attack, he'll let you.
He's inviting it. That's terrifying.
In fact, Tarash, with your 22, it seems like he's unconcerned about a surprise attack for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't. Why is he still safe here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Guys, why don't we just try to go through the door?
We could do that.
If I had higher level spells left, I could have turned you into a cloud. You could have just floated through the door.
I think the door's open.
The door's
I'm looking at the
closed.
door. Oh no. I don't know,
Big
man.
stone door closed.
This guy's scaring me. We're in his home.
He's
We're
wrapped
hurt.
in glass and he can't really be taken down as easily as we think he is.
well,
No,
he's definitely a
he
powerful
seems too
builder.
calm.
Yeah, he seems wholly unaware of our
Or
prowess.
unfazed.
Not unworried.
Yeah, unfazed.
I'm worried. Yeah.
But one man's unworried is another man's extremely overconfident.
Sure.
Right? There could be a massive upset incoming.
You guys did assassinate that boss in the boat with all those bombs. Do you guys have any more bombs?
I wish.
You know we don't.
I know you don't. Yeah, you can look in the auction and find some really expensive bombs. Maybe I'd let you.
Adler's pacing.
Hmm.
I'm just pacing.
This is a tough one.
I don't know,
Well, it
dude.
seems like
I
you
can't
guys
make a
have
call.
decided to initiate combat, or am I getting ahead of you? Should we do like a poll of the group to see if you guys want to initiate
I'll
or
go for it.
back up?
I just don't really. I mean, I'll fight with you guys. I just don't really see this ending well.
Yeah, with our resources as is, can we find other creative solutions?
We could use the Joestar method.
Of running away.
The secret technique.
I gotta Google it.
Nigarunda yo.
I'm fine if we're all fine knowing we have to return and fight our way to this point again.
Yeah, I mean, we have a map of beelining it to the room with the church now. Yeah, so like we won't have to
We'll just have to break
necessarily
in all over
stop.
again.
That's fine. We can come back with more supplies.
We should have to disguise ourselves this time.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
there's
if we're not
maybe we
feeling
can
too
go back into
confident
the
about
city
it,
and find a mass like seeming spell or something, you know? Or like I don't know, maybe Chad doesn't know what seeming is. Find a spell that like disguises all of us at the same time or something.
True.
Alright. I just feel like we didn't need to take those potions then, but you guys feel better, and that's probably more
I
important.
mean, I'll just buy you more
All
when we're
right,
in the, I'll buy you
Alexander.
more when we're in the
No,
city.
it's okay.
We took them in preparation because we didn't
Alexander,
know what was going to happen.
we're gonna head out of here. You're right. It was definitely worth it.
Well,
All right. He says like a secret word, and he's like, "Awaken." And these two guys wake up, and they're like, he's like, escort these two these guests out, and make sure no one attacks them on their way out. And then return. Your prayers have only just begun. You two need some more time down here. They say,
mm-hmm.
"Yes, Priest Alexander." And they walk a little wobbly. They're ready to escort you out. Are you gonna let them escort you out?
I think that's what we're doing.
Nice. All
Oh,
right.
it would team.
Yeah.
What?
The
We
three
can't
party
return
has
with this
decided
information
to
though. We just gotta prepare
return
for coming
more
back.
knowledge, which is totally understandable. A false attack on Alexander may have been worse than a more prepared attack. It only takes you guys a little bit over an hour to get out. So by around 9 p.m., you exit the cave. The robots are seen by all the humans as they like come out. They transform into human form and they escort you out of the top half of their settlement, which is the weird building. And they're like, if you need to come back, please just put a letter with some of the fleshy ones up here. Uh, it would be best if you didn't, but we would rather you not attack your way in. I'm sure like Alexander would be happy to meet with you again if you had a reason. Um, okay. You guys are now outside of the cave, and you have the whole city and all your gold to prepare you guys. Is it time for a long rest, or are you guys going shopping right now?
I mean, we should
We
probably.
just
What
got a
time?
long
Wait,
rest before
what time
coming
is it?
back.
Did you say?
9 p.m.
Let's go to bed, dude. We can go shopping in the morning.
Okay.
Agreed.
Well, actually, we should probably
Eh.
stop by wherever we need to discuss the job and report back immediately before anything happens to us.
Okay.
No, that's up to you.
Oh, we can go back in and let them know that we're gonna go back in.
Wherever. Oh, I see. I didn't even make a seat for him, so this is where I put you guys. I just expanded his picture.
Spanned
So
I'm
on.
gonna
you
go
guys
get.
go back to the
No,
top
I'll be
of
right back.
the huge planty mountain, and you go ahead and meet Alar Stormeye, who once again seems a lot more violent than he acts. He acts quite calm, but there's all sparks around him and storm shit, almost as if he's the eye of the storm. And he's like, Have you guys completed my request already? Quite quick.
I wouldn't call it complete. Finished phase 1 of a plan. I think it would be a bit more accurate.
Well, I'm glad that you are persistent at least. Um,
Yeah, we ran into
do
Alexander
you need
down there.
anything from me? You ran into a guy down there.
Sorry, what did you say?
I'm just repeating what you said. You said you ran into a guy down there?
Yeah, his name's Alexander. He's kind of the leader of the
Alexander.
whole thing down there. And he was in front of a door that leads to deeper within the caves where,
Hmm.
I don't know, there's some... We recall the story of, like, going through the
Yeah.
mines and the church and everything. And then I roll out the map and I'm pointing out, like, areas that we had been through and what we had seen on our way down there. And then I'm recounting, like, what we found in the chamber with in the church chamber with Alexander. And, he escorted us out. I think that we kind of want. I think our plan is to go back down there. But we were kind of gassed by the time we got there, and we thought that starting a fight probably would get us all killed or something or worse. So
Understandable.
we took
Well, I
the
would
out. We
be.
took the out that he gave us, and we're thinking of what we want to do if we want to go back down there and try again, or what kind of supplies we need to get back down there.
I would definitely prepare ahead of time. They may be worried you'll come back and have doubled the guard.
Yeah, I don't doubt
Depends
that.
on
I don't doubt that that's
if you
probably
were
the case. Yeah.
if you were nice down there. I would also say that if they're saying the builder himself is down there, I would be curious if you could get as close as possible. Knowing the source of these things from an unbiased perspective would be quite helpful when I decide how to handle the other leaders who are a bit more biased in favor of the builder. I wouldn't want to suspect my fellow city leaders, but that's where we are.
Right. So do you want us in? You want us to go into that door and report back, or what are we? What are we
I would
talking about
like you
here?
to get as far down to the bottom as you can. If you can avoid meeting the builder, that's fine. He may murder you.
Yeah, probably.
It's but I would get as close as you can,
Hmm.
and see if you can figure things out. Um, maybe leave a couple hairs behind. This seems like it could get nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have
Is there any
I have
support you might be able to
people who can
provide?
make.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask if there
I
was
have
any
some people who can make life tablets. We'll know if you've passed, and while it's expensive, I would pay for your revival. Whether or not your things will come back with you,
Sorry, can you
that's
say that
another
again?
story.
Life tablets?
It will crack if you fade, if your life fades.
So wait, okay. They're like an immediate
It's just a
revive
portable
spell?
way of knowing if someone dies.
Oh,
We'll revive you with our priest afterward,
oh,
using the hair.
like you'll get
Uh,
us, or like if we bring our bodies back to you in case anyone went down, like you would
oh
revive us.
no, we have high power priests. They can revive someone who's dead from just a body part. So that's what the hair is for. It's also going into the life tablet.
Okay. I turn to everybody fascinated by this resurrection magic that I've never heard of until now. Like, okay, bet. Sure. Do we just want to give
Yeah,
these
I
guys our
mean,
hairs? I turn to the party.
it's what is it? True resurrection?
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean,
It's
it would
level 9
be
spell, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. You touch a creature. No,
Ooh.
that's a creature. It's something else. Is it? What's the 5e revival spell? I can open up my character sheet for my level 19 cleric, death cleric. My level 19 death cleric. He has revival spells. But the point is, they only need one part of your body, and then they'll be able to tell if you die with this thing that they'll create. If you die down there, you will lose all your items.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't a panacea. They're just offering some incentive, so you're willing to risk your lives.
Hmm. Right.
It is called Resurrection. Or no. Is it not? Which one is a body part? It's not resurrection. It is resurrection. Am I reading the spell wrong? Oh, the spell closes all mortal wounds and restores any missing body parts.
Mm.
Anyway. I assume you guys give him a hair.
Yeah, is anybody against doing that?
I mean,
I give scales.
if I can full charge, I think that we could take the room. But I mean, they're not gonna just walk in there anymore. So we're gonna have to fight the whole way through, right? Unless we can stealth our way and do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, is there a way? Do you know a way of like getting a mass disguise spell or something like that? I was asking Alar.
Okay.
That's a good question. There's the spell Seeming, which allows you to take on appearance, which I think you mentioned earlier, Chad. It lasts 8 hours. So you could try to learn the spell Seeming from a spell scroll.
What is it called? Seeming?
It's a 5th level spell. Maybe you don't have 5th level spells.
I don't have 5th level spells yet. I mean, I can read the spell scroll, but how many people does it work on? Oh, any number of creatures any number of creatures that you can see within range. So I can use the spell scroll, I think, but I cannot learn it.
Yes, and they're at quarter price. So I can get you a scroll of Seeming. You'll have to pay for it. It's gonna be $12.50.
Eesh. Well, that's one option. That's the most obvious one to me, is disguise ourselves as not us and then try to infiltrate that way. There could be other options like bombs. Just saying, but I don't know how available those are in the city.
I'm not gonna let you bomb the boss, guys.
Yeah, I know.
I'll bring it up as to taunt you, but let's see. What other spells are there? You could try to turn yourselves all invisible.
Ooh, there's an idea. Except they might still be able to identify magic, but there's an idea. Would we been able to tell if like their robot eyes gave them true sight or something like that?
I mean,
go ahead.
Invisibility doesn't last that long though. It lasts like a minute. It's very short.
Yeah, that's true. It takes like 10 minutes to get anywhere in the fucking cave system anyway, so.
Seeming is really looking like your best bet in terms of spells.
How long does that last?
You could try a disguise kit if you want to do mundane things. You could go find someone to disguise you as robots. Maybe give you like robot suits.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah. What if we just? This sounds a little extreme, but like, what if we become robots?
Okay, I was thinking not all of us, but maybe totally one of us. But that's also like a big ask, I think.
Why is it like this? This is ass, dude.
What happened?
1 hour of regular invisibility, but the second I use greater invisibility, it's only 1 minute.
That's because it lets you attack and shit while still being invisible.
I wonder.
Super greater invisibility.
Well, we made some contacts here. Do you think we could like talk to like the Forge people and see if they could help us make like convincing outfits?
Yeah, that actually is not a bad idea. I think that's
Because like low key, we kind of have a lot of rep in just in the city already. Like we could probably.
yeah, we have allies. I think.
You are friends with. You are not friends with any of the forgers, to be clear.
Oh,
You're not friends with the construction faction who builds things, and you're not friends with the smiths who smith things. But you
What
do
about?
have a connection to. Sorry, you were gonna say something?
Oh no! I was gonna say maybe like the merchants, like they could
Yeah, the merchants might be able to help
procure.
you. You also have a connection with someone who is not super high up in any faction, but they're probably a smith, but they're not really super high up in their faction, which is the battery guy who builds things for Adler.
Oh yeah,
Um,
battery
I
man.
know a guy.
I would say let's talk to the merchants first because we have the highest rep with them, and they seem pretty influential just in general. Could be a
yeah,
good call.
yeah, for
Do we
sure.
know? Well, hold on. Can we zoom in? Can you get rid of this guy's giant token? It's a little hard to read
How
the.
dare you? He's the city leader. Yeah, I can.
I'm sorry, leader. So the merchants already have a negative interest with the builders. So like they're probably pretty willing to help us in this regard because they're already like anti-builder, right?
Seems
So
like
like
it.
I say let's talk to the nice lady. She was very cool.
All right. You guys decide to use some of your influence and meet up with some of the leadership of the Goldstream traders,
holy shit, we're in.
Mhm.
who are definitely one of the more influential factions. Um, they even have factions in other parts of the Rim, the other cities, besides Stormforge. Um, Lyra is willing to meet you since you guys have a prior relationship. Um, and you're led into her office. What's your pitch?
Mm. Hello, uh Miss Goldstream. We've come to you with
Hmm.
a business proposition.
Happy to hear.
So as you may have known, we've been doing our rounds amongst the influential factions of the city, yours included, of course.
Hmm.
And we've been tasked with a special request that we may need some assistance with.
I
Um,
see.
then I guess I'll kind of like, I want to like, what I'm trying to do is like explain what we're trying to procure, like very like excellent
Disguises.
disguises in order to like snoop around in the builder. I'm gonna say, of course, my client is very powerful, but must remain uh, anonymous, as you understand in these types of business dealings, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Indeed. Indeed. So you're looking for a way to enter unseen. And are these what do these people look like?
Hmm. Um. They are. I'll say like, of course, we're entering the builder's lair, and I believe that you've had some encounters with their faction before, and then I'll kind of like
Mm-hmm.
describe. Do we have like maybe a picture of one of them from Adler's camera? Like, could we show her? Like, would we have that?
Adler has a
I
camera.
don't know. I don't have a camera.
Or wait, no. Who has like the camera? Do I have the camera? Is it my? Do you remember what I'm talking
Camera?
about? Like we've got it
I
from like the
think
dude who
so.
tinkers and stuff.
Yeah, you got a camera with 10-minute charge per battery and two batteries. So if you want to have taken a picture of one of the robots you beat up after you beat them up, understandable. I think that's fair.
Okay, cool. I'll be like, here, take a look at these, and then I'll show her like the fancy footage of like a few of the different kinds of robots that we were encountering. Say, what do you make of
Hmm.
these?
Well, they seem to be similar to some of the creatures that have been attacking lately. I know you are likely aware of this, but we deal in these magical stones often in the Traders Guild, and sometimes they get stolen beforehand, or at least attempted to.
Hmm,
Um,
a
so you're
tragedy.
trying to look like these. Is that
Indeed,
correct?
we've scoped out the interior of their lair, but unfortunately, they're almost certainly expecting us in our current state to return. We wish
Hmm.
to enter not necessarily unseen, but unnoticed.
Well, I can see. Uh, I can see a couple of options for us. Um, hmm. You, what kind of budget do you have?
Hmm, that's a good question. And then
I
I've got about
get
1,700 gold on me.
I got about 1,500.
How much do I have? Got 80 gold. Awesome.
Well,
Amazing.
you, I would say that there are three main options for us. Our first option is, of course, I could look for someone who can create adequate disguises for us. These disguises, I'm unaware what the price would be. It's quite a custom item. We'd have to find the people. Um, of course, I can look into this. Could be a cheap option, could be expensive. Who knows? We can also, of course, I can sell you a scroll of theming for 1,000 gold. Give you a little bit of a discount, under the condition that you bring out some records about what you find. I perhaps could
Hmm.
sell the information, make up some of the money that I'm giving you for the discount. Um, the third thing I could do, if you wanted something that was a permanent upgrade for yourself as opposed to a temporary one, is I could sell you hats of disguise. Of course, they're attuned, so it may weaken your combat power for the day while you unattune and reattune this item. But I'll sell you one for 500 gold, and you can each have one. It'll allow you to disguise yourself at will. Um, so, from the permanent to the temporary solutions to the potential cheap, potentially expensive one of the manual disguise, which one are you thinking?
Hmm. You offer a great variety of things. Allow me to consult with my compatriots here for our best course of action.
I mean, if we have those, what did she say? Or what did they say? Were the disguise? Were they rings?
Yeah, they're hats of disguise.
Hats of
You put them
disguise.
on, you can cast disguise self at will. It is an attuned item, so you'll need to spend a day attuning it, and you may not have all your attuned items after you do it. So, I know uh, some of you may have attunement slots open, but some of you may not.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
have I definitely have like one flex attunement slot. Right, like I could take off the winged boots.
You can take off the winged boots. Like you would just have to take off one of your items and put it back on when you have a free day.
yeah, I
And you
mean,
would keep the hats.
and how fast would you be able to source us the hats?
Oh, not a uncommon item. I can have these for you now. In fact, I already have one
Oh,
of my staff doing it. I sent him a message.
Wait, so
Um,
yeah, like 500 gold each, and then we'd be able to reuse these later. Like these can come in handy later.
oh, I don't have a third tune, so I'm fine doing this.
I mean,
all right.
I think the attunement disguise self seems pretty useful just in general, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Could
too.
be a good item to keep for the future.
Yeah, it's the future planning thing, not really Yeah, because I don't have any attunement slots, but like I would be willing to dump one of mine, probably the bracers, in order to.
For now.
For now, yeah, for now,
Mhm.
right? Just to be able to sneak.
Yeah, makes sense. And you
Does it
can
have to be a
always.
hat?
Um, I could get a custom job. Well, actually, it probably isn't custom because these are uncommon. There probably are ring versions if you would prefer a ring
Yeah, I'd like a
or a
ring.
necklace. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
if we
need
can make it
500
into a
gold from
ring.
each of you.
All right, I got that.
Somebody's gonna need
Yeah,
to pay for
I'll,
me though,
I'll
because I'm
purchase the
flat broke.
I'll purchase the ring of swagger.
Who's covering Chad? Who's fat broke?
I can throw in like
I
half.
okay. I have 80, like Chad has, but I think
Yeah, I
I should
definitely
keep
can.
some.
Uh,
I have enough to buy my own, and then I have 80.
Oh,
How much was it again? Sorry.
500 each.
500 per.
Okay, I mean I can spot somebody. I got 1500.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
yeah,
Sorry, I have 1446, so I can only buy 2.
Mm.
But
Okay. Tarash, how much gold do you have?
2200.
Oh, so you're good with this plan then? You're cool with
Yeah, I
500.
can. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
can cover whatever.
And then I don't know if we're getting one for Luther or not.
I'll just subtract 500 gold from his inventory and he'll buy one. He doesn't get a choice.
Okay. Yeah, Lisa, if you
So
cover
you
me,
guys
I'll.
can all have a hat of disguise, and if a hat it doesn't suit you, you can pick a different type of item. Uh, Adler, 2 dicks is in the party inventory.
Yeah, can it be a bandana of disguise?
Yes, it can.
All right. I wrap it around my head like a headband. I point
So
to it with my thumb and say infinite ammo.
it'll take you guys a long rest to swap your attunement. Uh, I know, Chad, you said you're going to be swapping out your sandstorm
Yeah.
bracers. And Adler, you don't have anything to swap out just yet,
Oh, yeah.
thankfully. Shepard will swap out his wing boots. You said. Luther will probably swap out his void walking boots. Unless he decides differently when if he joins. Though at this juncture, I assume he won't be. Tarash, you can either swap out the Sunfire Orb, the Deep Yeti Cloak, or the Slippers of Spider Climbing.
I'll give. I can. Oh. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Sunfire for now.
Tarash swaps out the Sunfire Orb. At least you have the Bracers of Defense, the Celestial Silk Cloak, and the Amulet of Time.
which I guess I can drop the bracers. They're probably so they are +2. What does the cloak give me? +1 to saving throws. And I guess I'll drop the cloak instead.
Got it. All right. And if you long rest until a little bit the afternoon, then you can have them equipped by maybe like 3 or 4 p.m.
Cool.
So this is day 86. From Lyra. Okay, and then by 4 p.m., the party has attuned their hats of disguise. So these, like I said, they let you cast the disguise self spell at will. You can make yourself, including your clothing, looks different, though you have to be a similar height within a foot. The robots don't all have the same height, so that shouldn't be inconvenient. Also, you can't have like 7 limbs, but the robots have normal limb sizes, so easy there. Um, it is an illusion, so don't let people touch you. And if they try to examine you, they'll be using investigation. So if you start getting looked at closely, that is what may be happening. Um, so you're all disguised. It's in the afternoon. You've rested up twice since you've been in the caves, and you've also gone to see 2 of the leaders and bought these hats. What do you guys want to do now? You gonna go descend, or you have something else you want to do topside? You can always buy potions and scrolls here, but once you're underground, it might be a bit harder.
I need to get. I'm still broke, so I can't get potions for Adler yet. Probably replenish.
So why don't we
Bullshit.
do a quick potion roll call? How many potions does everyone have?
Question.
Hold
Good
on.
question.
Did I buy 2 or 1 hat? Did
You
I
just
cover
bought.
About
something?
mine, so you have to.
I bought 2. Okay, thank you. So I spent 1,000 gold.
I'm.
Okay.
I've
I
got
have
2 potions. I got 2 potions. Okay.
I have
Actually, I
10
have 7.
regular potions of healing, which is like 2d4 plus 2. I have 10 of them.
Yeah,
And I have
5.
one potion of healing. That's medium, 3d4 plus 3.
I've got
I
2.
I have
hit chat.
I got 2 2d4 plus 4s, and I've got 5 2d4 plus 2s. So
You also
one
have
d4
weed.
plus 1,
You know,
2d4
that's what
plus
you guys.
2.
Sorry, go ahead.
I have 3d4 plus 3, and I have 3 4d4s plus 4.
You got your auto potion device. You gotta keep it
I
nice,
do.
nice and thick.
I have no potions, but I have what I put in chat.
And
I have
weed, to be clear, weed is best. You can smoke weed outside of short rest. It might take like a minute, but you can't smoke it in combat.
Yeah,
Um,
way too hard, I imagine.
Yeah, Elise has that rolling shit down to a science, dude. She's so quick with it.
Nah. I pre-roll, man. We pre-roll.
Pre-roll.
I'll be right back, dude. I gotta take a
The doobie
poop.
slinger.
The one where I can like save someone's life. How does that work? Because with combat ends, don't they wake up?
This is if they're literally at 0 HP, and it's like instead of it's like if they what did I say? Where is this info dump? It's like if they're actually dead. It's like
Oh,
instead of
okay.
a
So like
revivify.
it's like resurrection. Okay.
Yeah, I think you need to like do it within a minute.
Oh, okay. So it's
I forget
revivify.
what it
It's
is.
that.
But
It's the
yes,
3rd level free spell.
you guys didn't have a cleric, so I made weed for you. Yeah,
Hooray!
it's experimental revival weed, and I meant that literally. It's revivify. um, so it seems like I guess I'll just throw out there that next time you're in the dungeon and you're low on or you're hurt, instead of drinking the health potions, you can always smoke around a weed. Um, Beyond that, health potions don't seem too bad, but if folks want to buy stuff, they're welcome to. I know some of you guys are broke though, so you may need a loan from your
Oh,
party
sorry,
member.
I forgot. How much money am I taking out for those disguise kits?
500.
Uh, the hat of disguise is just 500.
I wasn't sure if I was covering anyone else.
Thankfully, I think at least covered Chad, and everyone else could pay.
Roger that.
You'll pay for this.
I will.
Who is the most frugal of you guys?
Probably
Luther.
Jeff or Luther, right?
It's Luther. Luther doesn't pay with money. He only pays with good berries
It works.
or tree bark.
Well, if anyone has any shopping they can name, go ahead. But if not, I am assuming you're thinking about heading down again, or is that something you want to do after another day of just chilling?
I need to take a long rest. No matter what.
You definitely have taken at least 2 long rests. So give yourself that long rest heal.
Oh,
Enough to attune the hat.
yeah, we attuned.
Or coin or bang or whatever the hell. Not coin. Hmm.
Okay, hat attuned. How are you guys adding this? Are you just deselecting one of your attunement slots, or did you make an item?
It is an item that you can just add easily to your inventory because this is a real item. So hopefully
Oh,
that
okay,
makes
cool.
it easier.
Hat of disguise. Add to equipment.
Okay.
Well, I need the party to make it maybe decide if they wanted to ascend or if they want to hang out up top.
I think we send it, boys. At least says if she eats a hot dog.
You send it.
Right now?
Send it.
Well, you're descending, and the first thing you do is you walk over there. There's the shack in the wall. People there looking human. What's your tactic? Are you guys transforming, and what are you transforming into?
Chad Michael
The
Collins
robot-looking
transforms
guy.
into a dwarf.
You have to can only shrink down 1 foot. How tall are you?
Oh, taller than that.
Unfortunately, you have to be a really tall dwarf. Have
Yeah,
half
I'm
dwarf,
six.
have hobgoblin.
Guys, my height. I just looked at my notes and I saw my height, and my height is 6'7".
No, I knew that.
Hey, do you think dwarves can
Congratulations.
have dwarfism or no?
Yeah, do you think
Or they
dwarves can
already
have
have
giantism? I'm 5'7", a dwarf.
Chad the giant.
Yeah.
I made a dwarf. I have a dwarf character named Seed in a different campaign. He's 3'11", and he's like, "No, guys, I'm 4 feet tall."
That's fucked up, man.
That's no, that's not. It's fucking awesome. It's great.
Yeah, so Chad turns into a dwarf, shrinks down a foot, so he's 5'7" now, but he has the features of a dwarf.
You're a big dwarf.
Okay.
What do the other people transform to look like?
Shit, I don't know.
I no, aren't I guess I'd look like me but robot form.
Oh, you turn into a robot. Okay, that makes sense. Um, they've got the door that is you got the glowstone to get in. Are you guys glowstoning it up to knock basically, or
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
makes sense? Makes sense. Someone new comes to the door. They see you. They're like giving you guys a once over, and then they see Elise, full robot form, and they're like, "Oh, come in, come in." Uh, I didn't know we would have one of you seniors here. It's good to see you. I'm not sure if we met before. I'm Carl.
Carl.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you, Carl. And I give him a slight up and down nod.
Are you
It,
guys all completely ascended then, or descended, or whatever we call it?
does Carl
Mhm.
have any robotic limbs or no?
Yeah, he's got a robotic leg. His left leg's robotic.
I just give him a once over basically and go, excellent work out here, sir. Excellent work. You'll be fully assimilated in no time.
I'm hoping for it. I gotta find me some more glowstones, but they say they come to the fated, and I'm hoping I'm one of the fated.
Um,
Like you,
Elite,
like you are, madam.
Well, it took me quite a long time to find these glowstones. Had to travel far and wide, but it's worth it. Well, these fellows that I've gestured behind me are also fully assimilated. However, they aren't they aren't as free spirited as me. They don't always want to show off their full metal
Yeah,
interior.
understandable. I mean, even though robots are said to be, quite accepted in the city, they're also quite rare. And I've had a little bit of weird looks when I've shown off my leg. Uh, I don't have your bravery, miss.
I chuckle and say it comes with time. But one of the nice parts is that you can turn it on and off at will. So
That's true. I do like that. I usually have my
that way,
leg on human mode.
if you wish to go out in public and whatnot, and you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to. You don't have to. So, tis always an option.
Hmm. Truly a blessed form we're obtaining. Let me open the door for you, madame. I wouldn't want you to hit yourself on the way down. And he opens the door into the deeper levels. Um,
Very
and
much
you guys,
appreciated, sir. We will. I hope to see you down there shortly, but and I know that
my time will come.
again it's tough. It's tough to find those stones.
Yeah, if you ever wonder on any more, remember your old friend Carl. I'll pay.
Oh, we'll keep that in mind if we ever come across any more. We don't have any more use for them.
You guys are nice. You guys are nice folks. And he opens the door down, so it descends, and you guys are once again back in the caverns, in the walkway to the entrance.
Sorry, I just opened the party inventory, and we have soul suppressing beads, like a really
Yeah, those are mine. I
thought
forgot. I
out
don't know why they're
tribute.
in there.
But then we have an item that says Adler Tunics. Adler
I
got
saw
tunics.
that. Quantity 2. Weight 4. Cost 4.
Oh
Oops, Adler
shit!
got 2 dicks.
All right,
I
well
saw
that
that a
was
minute ago and I cracked me up. Did you put that in there, Sam?
No.
I don't know,
Sam
but
didn't
that made
put
my
that in
day. Maybe I put it in there when we learned about the
there?
party inventory. It's like,
Yeah,
I think I put
it's
the
important.
beads in there on accident. Those are mine.
are they not? Are they? Did you get this campaign? Is
Yeah.
it like a real thing
Yeah.
you have? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
They're my tattoo on how I'm reducing psychic damage by half.
Gotcha.
But I'm not attuned to it right now.
All right.
Holding it for later.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to? Before we go any further, do you guys want to alter your disguise at all? Do you want to be full robot, or do you just want to chill?
We'll look like ourselves. I like this disguise hat. I'll use it later.
Yeah, made me a full robot.
Yeah,
Might as well. We
full
might as well
robot
go all,
time.
right?
There are 4 types of robot. There's mage, there's ranger, there's spear, and there's shield.
Shield.
What
I'll
kind
do
do you guys
mage.
look like?
I'll do Ranger. Why not?
Shield.
Must
All right. Continuing onward to the entrance, which is almost certainly not going to be accurate because these guys are not dead. And there are 4 of them. And there are 4 of them. They see you approach and they're like, "Halt! We didn't expect such a large group of brothers to come at this time. Are you new? Have we met you before? Who
Who's got good
speaks?"
persuasion? Hello.
Uh,
I'm okay.
Not me.
Oh,
Yeah, I have plus. I that's perception. I have +1 in persuasion. I'm not very persuasive.
I have +4.
Okay.
That's
Then
about
Alright.
I think you do the talking. Unless you want me to try to like sing them in a hymn or some shit. I'm only good at religion.
I'll try and persuade them first. We'll say, oh, we are just followers looking to explore our humble abode and hear a sermon from the great Alexander.
Me persuasion with advantage, or deception with advantage if you're lying. But it seems like you really do want to just hear this sermon from Alexander to me.
That's where we're going. All right, let's. I got a 15. A 15 from that.
Do you wanna?
That's pretty good.
Okay.
I'll let you
I
think.
can. If you didn't think that was high enough, Dom, I can give you a reroll.
True.
The 15
We'll
is
save
totally
it.
fine.
Yeah, we'll save it for the next potential disaster.
They're like, oh, okay, that's good. It's good to see more brothers coming, brothers and sisters. We had some break-ins recently, so make sure not to put your guard down just yet. Normally it's pretty peaceful, but the last day or so hasn't really been good. They step aside and they let you in.
Amazing.
Now you guys are all the way over here.
Are we out of earshot of these people we just passed?
Yeah, you can get out of earshot of them pretty easy.
These people are dumb as fuck. They didn't even look at it. They didn't even inspect us.
They inspected you.
I mean, we look like robots, and we had our. I'm assuming we each used like a stone to like scan the door or something, right? Yeah. They had no reason to suspect us now. They're looking for meaty flesh bags, not
That's true.
robots.
They're looking for meaty flesh bags. That's true. So now that you guys are in the caves, a little bit of a planning question, which is you've got the disguise. You realized as you were leaving that you can use the sleep items to like potentially stop people from chasing you and or help the Alexander fight when he's down, prevent his like faithful from attacking you. But you had other things that you could do. You could disguise yourself, ambush Alexander, and then just run downstairs. So you were unsure if you were even going to get that before. Now that you're back with disguises, are you going straight to Alexander, or are you going to try to loot those sleep devices?
That is a
I think we loot.
It's a good question.
I heard loot. What's loot?
You want to steal the sleeping orbs?
I don't know, guys. The prolonged exposure to the orb of confusion
Will cause
Uh,
confusion.
will cause confusion.
I'll give you guys the garbage confusion. It's got to be a D&D item. Let me find it. What you guys are thinking?
Yeah, we should give Adler back the hell orb.
You look into the hell orb and you see the eyes of a different person also looking at the hell orb, looking at you.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
I would put it away. I'd be like, that's enough of that for now. We okay. But anyway, I agree with you. I think you should go steal that sleep thing. Should we all do this, or should we just send someone on a mission in case it goes south?
Good question. What?
If we do that second thing, okay.
The orb of
I would
confusion is
suggest you give me all of your stuff.
In case we die.
In case you get captured and then killed. Yeah.
And then killed.
So we could probably maintain our sneaking. Well, they might figure out something's afoot if the sleep devices are taken. Because, like, if we take it, Are they gonna like wake up? Like taking the wand? Like say we go to a room and we take the wand of sleep. Isn't like the whole room of people just gonna wake up and like come after us?
Which is why I said if
Reasonable
you're gonna do
concern.
this, you do it alone. Give me all your shit. Because you should run.
You can roll me some insight checks.
Hmm.
If you want some divine guidance.
Yeah,
You
let's
should
be a
run.
little insightful.
Give me all your stuff. No reason.
Yeah, let me insight. I'm kind of at a loss of what to do, I'm not gonna lie.
Holy shit, it takes 40 minutes to get back there? God damn, what are we like crawling?
That's just a really deep
Big
cave
tunnel.
system.
Big tunnel. They're the passageways between the caves are thin, and so whenever there's a bigger cave, they're like, we can make this into a room.
I have no bonus to insight, and I just rolled a net one.
Chad, you feel like you should give at least all your items. Shepard, you that's a joke, by the way. You don't have to do that.
Okay.
Shepard,
I mean, sure. I can steal the wand and take the bait.
your thought that the thing they'll chase you if you remove it is probably correct. There probably also is some benefit to having it on you. You can sort of like wave it back and forth and knock people out. You remember that when there were people knocked out before, to prevent them from chasing you, you kind of just roped them up. And if people are already knocked out, they're pretty easy to tie up.
Hmm? Hmm?
Hey, Tarash.
Yeah.
Can you sneak attack sleeping enemies?
I'd be shocked if I couldn't.
Do you want to just kill everybody in the room?
Actual assassination is what we're talking about.
I'd fall short of the word want, but willing.
Like I'm not saying if that I'm not telling you this is right or wrong. All I'm saying is that would solve our problem, and you get the item.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I could. I don't know. How many are there?
There are a
I'll take you to one of
lot.
the rooms. So, from what you remember, there were like 2, 3, 3, 6, 8 people asleep and 4 people awake on average per room. It seems like the wand affects things mostly in one direction of it. So if you're holding it and pointing it this way, it's gonna like wash over all these guys. So it'd probably be hard to wand the entire room at once.
Well, actually,
But
this looks pretty reasonable. I feel like we could take on like the chuds over here and then just rope them and grope them to their beds. I guess.
Hello? Hang on.
What did he say?
What are you saying?
tie him to sleep. Tuck him in real hard.
Yeah, we're
Tuck 'em
tucking them
in
into bed.
real hard.
Zha zha.
Okay, so like if we start a fight in that room, the noise won't wake up the sleeping people, right?
Exactly. We
No,
just have to
they're-
deal with these
Yeah.
guys, right?
Yeah, they're like magically asleep, so it's not gonna wait. You can't really wake them up.
All right. I say we try and collect the staves, and then jump Alexander.
Do we
he
need
does,
more
like, a
than one?
sermon. We need one for each robot type. So like
That
technically
is
we don't
entirely
really
up to you.
we don't really need
Agree.
all of them, but having like one of them is better than 0, I would say. Maybe like who are the most dangerous? The wizards?
The wizards were definitely painful for Chad in particular because they got past his rage. You remember that the wizards had magical attacks, but like a mid range. The gunners had very high range. They're kind of like snipers. And then the halberd had a little bit of a reach, while the shield guy had higher AC. It seems like the spread is fairly even, maybe leaning towards shield guys. So at the very least, getting the warrior sleep thing seems like a good idea. The other ones might also be a good idea. This is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mages and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gunners.
Okay, so
5, 5, and 5.
We'd still be getting
all right,
into
take us
skirmishes on our way to
back
Alexander if
to
we do this.
yeah. Could you show us the other map, like the full map now?
Yeah.
All
So
right, so we're here.
and
Oh,
beforehand there was like an alert going on, and I added a bunch of
Mhm.
color codings. But in your disguises, and after they've escorted you out, they're only like heightened security, but they don't have any alert going. So
okay.
if you prevent word from leaving a room, then word only travels when someone goes to that room.
Where's room 9?
So
Oh, here.
9 is right here. I'll put a little star next to all the rooms that you are probably thinking of stealing this thing in. It's
Mhm.
over here, over here, and over here.
This is pretty far out of the way, and truthfully, the gunners didn't really feel as strong as the others. But like,
You can maybe handle 5 gunners after beating up Alexander.
yeah, that's what I'm
Fair point.
thinking. So maybe we like do this sort of.
We definitely need to get
Snag
the
one,
mage.
snag the other, then go. I like that. I think that's a good plan.
What would
Seems like a
these
good plan to
stabs in
me.
these 2 rooms be?
So the one in the top left is the mage quarters, I think. Or is I doing that right? Yeah, the one on the top left is the mage quarters. So for these guys, you only got to fight 2 of them, it seems. Less busy room. And then the one in the sort of center area is the warriors. That's the bigger room. So you
So
would
I
be
think we
getting
definitely
the
take care of
mage
those 2.
and the warriors, yeah, and the rangers, who the ones are who you're the least scared of, are way off in the corner, so you can maybe ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
Is what
That's
Shepard
what I'm
said.
thinking. I like it. I like a plan. How are we feeling, boys?
Yeah, okay. We need to not have these be prolonged fights though, because we don't want to use too many resources and taking out the guys who are awake.
I would say at the very least, what we could do, because it's roughly like 3 or 4 poker players in each room. Like you might not even need to rage for these. Just
No,
like
I'm
go
not.
in.
I'm not planning on doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, wallop them. Maybe if we're like super crafty, you could like grapple one of them and like throw them into the sleep zone, and kind of like knock them out immediately.
There's a thought. There's a thought. There's a thought.
Like that could work. I think we could be very quick in dispatching them, whether or not like, and if we just take HP damage, like that doesn't really matter. We have plenty of potions like to patch up for the fight of the homie. It's like our spell slots we gotta save. What do you
Seems like you guys got a solid plan at this point.
although what I kind of suggest we should do is note this down and then probably do it next time because it's kind of
I was
late and
thinking the
I'm not
same
gonna lie,
Yeah,
thing.
that's
I'm fucking
coming up.
exhausted.
Yeah.
I was thinking the exact same thing. If anyone had anything else to add to the plan, so we don't forget it, maybe now is the right time to do it. But otherwise, seems like a good place to
I like
stop.
this plan of trying to grapple them into the sleep zone, 1 or 2 at least.
Oh
I
yeah.
think that was like the epiphany moment. It's like, oh, now when I think about it, I'm like, oh, that actually is a really good idea. It's like
It's
it
like
turns 60 HP to 0 HP.
exactly they're just KO'd and we can just like rope them up and tie him down or something, lock the room, lock the door behind us somehow. It'll be there's some ways to get around this. This is good. I'm liking this. I'm like rubbing my hands together in real life behind my computer screen.
Nah.
Like, ooh, this is
I'm,
a
I'm,
plan.
I'm, I think this sounds like a good plan. As long as I don't have to use spell slots. I mean, that's our main problem. Is that we actually fight that when we fight that room with Alexander. Even if we do like just blitz him, we're gonna get swarmed almost
Mhm.
immediately, right? And we need to be able to like push them away.
Like
I
save
need
the
to keep my
fireball.
4th level spots up so that I can cast like my dark hole ability or whatever, which pulls everybody into a location, and we can either run when that happens, or maybe it will just do enough damage to hurt them.
We should
Yeah.
probably also.
You could also throw the sleep things at them.
We should also probably bind Alexander's unconscious body and bring him to the door with us, so we have a bargaining chip when we have to leave.
Maybe you're right. We can use him. We can use him to open the door. We can swing his body at the door. Chad, can you makeshift weapon him?
You know it,
Improvised weapon.
and I flex my 5'7" robot dwarf arm.
You are truly a robot dwarf, like no other. All right, this is a good session, guys. Hopefully, we can have all 6 of us here for the fight.
Yeah,
Next time. We'll see if Tim
that'd be
can make it.
good.
Otherwise, one of us will control him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next Wednesday, good.
Yep.
Next
Should be, yeah.
All right. See you guys in a week.
Yes, sir. Thank you for DMing.
Thanks for
See you.
playing.
Yeah,
Just
thanks for
let us
DMing,
know.
Conrad.
Yeah, very good,
Bye-bye.
very good.